welcome to another video. I'm going to be doing a follow-up, reapplying this hairprint. I had some trouble last time and now I've talked to the company, done a little troubleshooting, and they've given me some great advice on what to do this time to make sure that my grays are covered fully. I'm not going to take you through the entire application process. I will link the video down below that has the full application process, but I'm going to share with you the things that I'm doing for resistant gray because unfortunately that's just my hair. And so let's get started and I'll show you the changes that I'm making, and we'll do a before and an after and see how it goes. Fingers crossed, everything will work well and this will actually work this time. So the very first thing that I'm doing differently is they sent me this Chelating Shampoo. This is the Chelating Shampoo, and what this does is remove mineral deposits, and it really gets rid of any kind of chemical residue, and it's supposed to restore shine. And after I spoke to their specialist, she recommended using that 3 to 4 times in the week before I was going to use hairprint to cover my grays. So I have done that. And then they also said to, within the 24 hours before you go and do your gray like I'm doing right now, to use it again. So I used it last night. It really is quite the detoxifier. So I'm hoping that that will absolutely work. And I'm just gonna read from the email that she sent me. I'm going to do the Prepare Pretreatment. I'm gonna massage that into a lather, paying attention to where I have a lot of grays. I'm gonna leave it on 20 minutes, but the thing that's going to be different about that is that if your roots are especially resistant, feel free to add a bit of baking soda paste to your Prepare lather. So pour a bit of baking soda into a small bowl, add the water until it becomes a paste, scoop the paste and apply it all over the Prepare lather. Massage it into the roots and let it sit until you rinse the Prepare from your hair. So the major changes are I have used the Chelating Shampoo 3 to 4 times, with the last time being in the last 24 hours. I've got my baking soda here. I'm gonna make a paste and I'm gonna mix that in or on top of the Prepare pre-treatment situation. So those are the big changes that I'm gonna do. So I will show you how that all works. This is the Prepare pre-treatment, a little bit different look than it was the last time. And so I'm gonna use that to wet my hair, put this in on the areas that I'm touching up, and then I'm gonna add the baking soda paste. And the same as last time, I've got the Hairprint Plus in dark that matches my roots perfectly. It has everything that I showed you in the last video, which is linked down below. So let me start with the Prepare, and then I'll show you the process of putting on the baking soda. Before we start, let me just show you where my grays are at right now. So that's where I am right now. The majority of the grays just being right there in the center. Yep, right there. And let's see here. Okay, so that is the before. Let's get this started because it takes a long time. All right, so I have dampened my hair and now I'm going to apply the pre-treatment, the Prepare. I'm going to just apply it to the area that I'm gonna, do my roots at, or my touch-up at, as much as I can on that area. I'm not doing anywhere away from my root because I don't want to color that. I'm gonna massage this in, concentrating most of this right at the top where I have all the gray, all at my root and around my hairline. Should have worn a black shirt. This Prepare just feels like a deep cleansing shampoo. So now I'm gonna take this baking soda and I'm just going to make a paste with it by adding a little bit of water. There's really no measurements for this that they were able to give me. You just need to make a paste. So it's not super liquidy, it's not really dry. Since I've kind of got a weird look going on here, I'll do my hairline first. And this seems like a little crazy. Hopefully it'll work. Okay, and so for the normal application of the Prepare, they say you can leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes, but I think because my gray is so resistant, I was suggested to leave it on for 20. So that is absolutely what I'm gonna do. And again, I feel like this is safe. Like most no poo kind of methods use baking soda in the hair. Do I wanna do this every day? Absolutely not. But every once in a while, if this works, I'll do it. Okay, so now I'm going to put this on my roots, really get it in there, because come on, I want this to work. Gonna wash my hands, gonna let this sit for 20 minutes. I look a little crazy. Prepare step is done. Now what I'm gonna do is just kind of show you how I apply the Restore, which is the very first step. And I'll do this 3 times through, so I'm not gonna take you through the full application, but I just was thinking about a couple of things that I wanna share with you. And one of them is that when I was on the phone with the hairprint woman, Amanda, she told me, or I asked her, these Restore powders and packets are quite large. So I was just thinking for my roots, I don't need all of this. And so she gave me a breakdown of what I could use to do like a half kit, then that way I don't have to use all of the products since I'm just doing my roots. So both the Restore and the Complete Liquid measure out to be 4 tablespoons. The Restore powder measures out to be 3.5 teaspoons. So I'm just going to cut that in half. Half of the packet for my first application, half of the packet for my second, and then half of the second packet for my third application. And then she said if I seal it up real well, I'm gonna stick it in a Ziploc baggie, that'll be good for the next time I use it. That way I'm not using as much product and then just tossing it, because once you mix it together, you need to use it within 15 minutes or it's deactivated. The other thing she recommended doing is just this hair that I'm not planning on coloring, to put some sort of barrier cream on it. So like a Shea Butter or a cocoa butter. So I will do that as well. And then also, something that I did last time that I want to do again because it really did work, is use some amla oil, but you could use like olive oil or any kind of oil just as a barrier on my ears and around my hairline, because nobody likes the way that looks. So let me mix up a half of the kit and we'll get started. Okay, I'm just mixing this up now. So as I mix it, it will begin to turn kind of a reddish color. And I wanna work really quick with this, so I'm just gonna get going. Again, I'm starting where I have the most gray, which is right in that center part, and I'm really just patting it in. They say to pat it in, move quickly, and then massage it in, getting as much product on the area as possible. So that is what I will do. And this is pretty time consuming, I'm not gonna lie or pretend like it's like a breeze, but it is time consuming. But I do feel, just like I've said in my other videos, if it works, then I'm all for it. I think you just have to kind of have a game plan ready for what you're gonna do during this time. Overall, I feel like it takes me, or it's taken me in the past about 2 hours, maybe a little bit longer than that, to do the full application and the Restore powder 3 times through. What I've decided to do is just use this time to clean. I'm pretty busy. I have a toddler, I've got a baby on the way, I work from home, so I've got a lot to do. One of the things that I need to do on top of all my regular stuff is keep the house clean. So I'm gonna take today and actually do that. I took that first 20 minutes while I was applying or waiting for the Prepare to sit and the baking soda to sit, and I did my nails. I just kind of trimmed them. So that took me that 20 minutes, which was great, and that's done. And now I'm just gonna go around and clean up the house. And then once I finish this whole application process, I've got a few things done. Not necessarily multitask, but at least get a few things done within this time period. So that's, you know, beneficial to me. I'm done now with the first series of Restore. I will do this step again 2 more times, which I won't film. Like I said, you can watch the application video that I'll leave in the description if you want to see the full application. Then I'm going to do the Complete, and then I will show you the results. So I'm going to clean myself up, clean up these gloves, clean up my hairline, and I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning my house also. All right, you guys, so I finished finally. I'm done with the whole process. And I do have to say I have a lot more gray coverage than I did the first time. So I'm actually super happy. So let's take a look at the before. So that's where I am right now. The majority of the gray is just a lot more coverage of the gray. A little bit right here I feel could have covered better, but overall, much, much better. I will go ahead and style now and then show you what it looks like when it's dry. All right, you guys, so I'm styled, I'm all good. I do have to say that it was probably like 97% gray coverage. So I just want to encourage you, if you are looking for a natural solution, like a truly natural solution, this is absolutely a solution, but there are some drawbacks that do come with it. The time situation and the mess situation are a little bit of a drawback, but if you're more intent on making sure that you have something natural and non-toxic, this is absolutely an option. And of course, if you have resistant gray like me, then really use those tips that I spoke about earlier in the video. You have to use the baking soda because that really helped with the pre-treatment, and you have to use the Chelating Shampoo 3 to 4 times before you actually do this. So it's really up to you. I know a lot of you that I've spoken to in comments are just like, this is not worth it, I don't want to do this. But if you're truly gung-ho on finding a natural solution, Hairprint is a natural solution, and it just takes some time to get used to and try and figure out what's going to work for your hair. my grays are extremely resistant, so I guess this would be the formula that I would have to take. So I hope that you found this helpful. If you have resistant grays, or if you have any questions about application for resistant grays, check the description down below. I'll leave some more information that I spoke about in this video there so you can refer back to it. If you have any questions, leave me a comment down in the comment section, and if I don't know the answers, I can point you in the right direction. Please like this video because it really helps out my channel, and go ahead and subscribe so you know when I have new videos coming out. Thanks so much for watching, and happy non-toxic dyeing your hair.